Oh, look at you. You're so cute. You're just over there scrolling mindlessly, acting like everything in the world is fine. Like, you don't have goals. You don't have dreams, aspirations. You're just, oh, one more reel, one more TikTok, one more. How about one more rap? How about one more rap? You can change it. Get up!
You are a man. Stand up and be a man.
It's time to stay focused. It's time to decide, fuck clubs, fuck partying, fuck trying to fit in and socialize, rub elbows with everybody so people can stop calling you weird. Why are you so antisocial? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you staying on the basketball court so much? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you out there practicing in the hot sun when ain't nobody else out there? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you not clubbing like every time I text you and invite you to go do something fun and cool, you always studying? Because I'm trying to get it.
3 months, October, November, December. You've got 3 months left in the year and you have one of two choices. You can do what you've been doing year after year after year after year, which is literally nothing until January 1st when you have a spurt of motivation and you decide that you're going to change your entire being, and then you do it for 2 weeks and then those goals are never seen or heard of again. Or you can see the opportunity in front of you and take the next 3 months and commit to the actions that are going to produce that version of yourself. So that on January 1st, you're not sitting there looking in the mirror disgusted and disappointed with who you've been and the fact that you've repeated this cycle over and over and over again. You can instead be proud of the fact that you took the initiative to change your actions before everyone said it was acceptable to do so. On January 1st, do you want to feel like you have to change your entire life again, or do you want to feel that you can just keep on doing what you're doing?
Come on, man. Get up. Get up again tomorrow. Get up again tomorrow. Get up again tomorrow. The next day. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Keep going.
Well, you gotta go. No one's looking at you. They don't give a about you. You gotta show up and pass. No one gives a about you. You wanna step up and try out? Go for it. Just go. Figure it out.
Just get up. Move towards that challenge, whatever that challenge is. Move towards that challenge and go attack it.
I was willing to die doing something that I love. So if you're willing to die to do something that you love, 99% of the time you're gonna come out on top. You gotta take the shot, even if you miss. You gotta take the shot.
I didn't care. I was gonna do it. There was nothing that they were gonna tell me that was gonna make me quit. I never thought about quitting. If they told me to get back in the water again, let's go. They told me to put that log on my shoulder, let's go. Put the boat on my head, let's go. I didn't care.
Don't make no difference what it is. I'm gonna pick the sit up. How much it is, I'm gonna pick the sit up, because that's what I do. I pick sit up.
I want to see a man get broken and say, I love these men. These men I love, but there's very few of them. There's very few of them. And there's very few that are willing to go there more than once.
The life you want is on the other side of a few hard conversations, and you're living a life you hate because you're too afraid to have them.
Life is gonna be rough. It's supposed to be painful, but that's how you grow. It's gonna take time, but what's on the other side, it's always worth it. I've experienced my fair share of pain in my life, just like every other adult in this church today. I didn't just graduate with degrees. I also graduated with an associate's in abandonment, with the bachelor's of brokenness, with the master's of misery, a PhD of pain, and a doctorate of depression. Like, life can be rough, but I kept putting the work in. And I said, this will not define me. This very thing I'm experiencing will refine me. And that's how you go to the next level. So if you really want to experience next level living, embrace the pain, embrace adversity, embrace the challenges that come your way, for those things are always working for your good.
Hard work looks horrible. It's not motivating. It's not motivating at all. It ain't like Rocky round 14, he gets knocked down and goes like this to Apollo Creed. It looks like a man being stuck in a dungeon and there's no way out. You know what to do, why aren't you doing it? Think about it, man. We know what to do. We don't need Angie Huberman to tell us what to do. We know what to do. Every one of us.
There's somebody watching this right now and you smoking and you just sitting in your room and you just thinking everything is just gonna be handed to you. But I'm here to let you know, bro, you can't get nothing in this life unless you work for it. Put that blunt down right now. I don't care if you laughing, you got off work, none of that. You ain't worked hard enough. Put that joint down, put that drink down until you get your work done, until you elevate your life. Cause you ain't seen this yet. No, we ain't got time to party, we got time to work. Party comes later. I told myself if I had to work till I'm 50, I'll party when I'm 51. They don't understand that type of mentality, motivation, and hustle. This don't come with just smoking weed and sitting in your room. This comes with hard work, dedication, motivation, inspiration. To get out of your situation, take patience.
Break the plate. Take the shot. Get rejected. Because when you do that, then again, the worst case is you have a broken plate, but you didn't like that plate to begin with.
I know that until you make a decision that you no longer want to feel how you feel, or you no longer want to think the way that you think, or you no longer want to have the kind of results or no results that you have, until you make that decision that, you know what? I know I don't feel great. I know I doubt myself. I know I've had a lot of bad things happen. I know there's a lot that I regret, but damn it, with the time that I have left in my life, I really want to start to enjoy myself. I want to take better care of myself. I want to feel happy. You don't even have to believe you deserve it yet. You can just want it. You've got to start there. You've got to start with wanting something better for yourself. And then I personally think the most important thing is to start acting like the person who has the things that you want right now, even though you don't feel like it.
The one mentality that you must have in life is that regardless of what's in front of you, you still must grind. I'll never be in the Olympics, I'll never be a professional athlete, but still I grind. I fail at most things I do, but still I grind. I don't want to do half the shit I do, but still I grind. We are all being tested in life. While my test is different than yours, you will be tested. And how you face that test and how you overcome that test determines the rest of your life. The one mentality that you must have in life is that regardless of what's in front of you, you still must grind.
Mr. Shelby, you're meant to be resting.
I've learned something, Francis. There's no rest for me in this world.
You wake up, right to work. Immediately your mind is in action. No one wants to do that. You gotta man the up. Send the signal to your mind that you're gonna man the up. If you don't handle self-doubt, insecurities, imperfections, jealousy, all these things, allow people to bully you around, your nuts start to retract back up. Insecurities, they end up here. Self-doubt, all this shit, before you know it, in your chest. You end up with chestnut syndrome.
You're getting soft, brother. Soft and weak.
How'd you become that guy?
You know what? I grew up not that guy.
Yeah.
So a lot of people put a title on me. They see me now. They see me now as the guy that with his shirt off, who can do 4,030 pull-ups in 17 hours, who can run 205 miles in 39 hours, who can do all this crazy shit. But what they don't understand is they don't understand the journey that it took me to get to this point. And what got me to this point was I was just the opposite of what I am today. I struggled my whole life, but I ran from it. So I started realizing, man, I gotta start facing the struggle, and I gotta be mentally strong for the struggle. So that's why I started coming up like, I'm training for life.
You know, you don't understand how hard it must be easy for you or whatever. No, off, bro. Everybody's got challenges. Everybody's got things that they're struggling with. Man up.
Yeah.
Man up. The world is as easy and convenient as it's ever going to be, and you're complaining about the fact that, oh, the existential weight of living. Everybody's got that. Everybody has to face this stuff.
What do you say to the person whose potential is great, but they want to play video games and eat pizza?
Well, what I told his son was pretty much this right here. He asked me a question about, he wants to be really good at tennis. But what happens is after I play tennis for a while, I want to go play video games. You obviously don't want it bad enough.
You know, when you talk about men's mental health and that men have to carry this burden and men have, Yeah, that's what we fucking do. Guess what? Somebody's got to get up. I have a family, right? I have children. I got to get up every day and go to fucking work, and I have to, do what I have to do. You see these guys these days on fucking social media, like, hey, talking about their bad day and this happened, and I'm right. Man, shut the fuck up.
Oh, I know.
Get up.
Oh, I know.
Get the fucking work and do what you got to do, and be a fucking man.
No.
Be a man.
Who teaches you to be a man? We all have these ladders of battles, roads we have to walk in our given lives. Be you famous or whoever's out there listening, we all have our individual challenges. It's cliche, money don't make it better. It don't. Fame just magnifies the problems and the opportunities. I never looked at things as problems. I look at them as opportunities. Maybe that's something I can say. Someone, well, she did this, and I was, well, what an opportunity you have. Yeah, well, the world, because they said this and Shannon said that. Yeah, well, what an opportunity you have to make a difference. Because you never know who's watching.
Hard times create strong men. Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men, and weak men create hard times. That right now, we have a lot of weak men because it's been pretty good times. The good news about that is that it's so easy to beat them. You just have to show up, be on time, prepare the night before, actually follow up when you say you were going to, and try like you mean it.
Why did you believe that you could pull off this upset? If you don't believe in yourself, what you do, you never achieve. You achieve the nothing. I believe. My team believe me. And you all should believe in yourself. And you achieve what you want.
What? You set me up to fail? Why?
If you only do what you can do, you will never be more than you are now.
Embrace the process. You say, Dwayne, what process? Life. Life. Embrace the journey and the process of life. You only get stronger hiking by going uphill. Nobody gets stronger hiking by just going downhill.
Because you're probably in the bed right now. You're probably an underachiever. You're probably somebody who doesn't want to do anything with your life.
Just lock on me for 6 months, bro. Please. I really want you to be great. You got me, I got you. We all we got. Let's see what happens.
It's so easy to quit, bro. That's what everyone's doing. And we're not trying to be like everybody else. Can't progress in life without progressing. Let me go over your head. You can't progress in the grand scheme of life if you don't progress in your everyday life. If you don't try to take a step to be better, your overall life won't be better. If you put your head down and lock in on the vision, how could you not win? The only thing that's gonna cause you to lose is your mentality.
You have a whole life in front of you. You have years to take part in this life and to do stuff, to accomplish stuff, and to enjoy stuff. I think about that. If I was 22 again, and if God said, hey, Tom, I'll make you 22 again, okay? Just do something different. Wow! Oh my God. I'd be like a professional golfer this time, even though I can't. I'm lousy at golf. I stink at golf. I would do something that I think in my brain I could never do, which was bodybuilding at one time. I thought I could never do this. It's too insurmountable, it's too crazy, but something in the back of my mind always said, do it, do it, do it, do it.
Hey, when you get out of bed, life's standing right there to kick you in the face, man. Could be anything. Could be you get up and you walk downstairs, you got a flat tire and you're late for work and you got this and that. Life is going to throw all kinds of crazy shit at you, right? And you have to be ready for it, and you got to deal with it. You can't curl up into a ball, you can't run away from it, you can't hide. You have to take all this shit head on.
I think you just gotta wake up one day and just say, so what? Like, who cares if you don't believe in me? I believe in myself. You don't put too much work to not have this amount of confidence. And if you don't believe in me, it doesn't change my success story. I'm still gonna win. But I guess one thing I gotta say is, let me know when that hate starts making you money.
You're playing against the Golden State Warriors. Score is 107-109. You guys are close to getting into the playoffs. You know exactly what happens in the game. You go up, you're about to take your shot, and then all of a sudden, boom. Achilles happens.
Ryan again going to work, falls down. Again, he's struggling.
Right after you were injured, you went on Facebook and you posted a lengthy blog. You know what this is?
Oh, yeah.
This is such BS. All the training and sacrifice just flew out the window with one step that I've done millions of times. The frustration is unbearable. The anger is rage. Why the hell did this happen? It makes no damn sense. Now I'm supposed to come back from this and be the same player or better at 35? How in the world am I supposed to do that? I have no clue. Do I have the consistent will to overcome this thing? Maybe I should break out the rocking chair and reminisce on the career that was. Maybe this is how my book ends. Maybe Father Time has defeated me. Then again, maybe not. It's 3:30 a.m. My foot feels like dead weight. My head is spinning from the pain meds, and I'm wide awake. Forgive my venting, but what's the purpose of social media if I won't bring it to you real, no image? Feels good to vent, to let it out. To feel as if this is the worst thing ever. Because after all the venting, the real perspective sets in. There are far greater issues and challenges in the world than a torn Achilles. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Find the silver lining and get to work with the same belief, same drive, and same conviction as ever. One day, the beginning of a new career journey will commence. Today is not that day. If you see me in a fight with a bear, pray for the bear. I've always loved that quote. That's Mamba mentality. We don't quit, we don't cower, we don't run.
It's a hurting, but the Lakers down by 2 and they want him and need him at the free throw line. Got it.
Yeah. How the hell do you tolerate that kind of pain? I tell this example, and I think this is the best way to explain it. Your kids are upstairs, wife is wherever she may be, it's going down, all right? I'm willing to bet that you're gonna forget about your hamstring, you're gonna sprint upstairs, you're gonna grab your kids, you're gonna make sure your wife's good, you're getting out of that house, right? Hamstring be damned. You're not gonna feel your hamstring. Right? This is another obstacle. This obstacle cannot define me, it's not gonna cripple me, it's not gonna be responsible for me stepping away for the game that I love. I'm gonna step away on my own terms. And that's when the decision was made that, you know what, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Disgust. Disgust. Disgust is a negative emotion, but it can have a very positive, powerful effect. Disgust says, I've had it. What an important day that could be.
Most people will not understand your obsession, your drive, and your determination. Success is a lonely journey. That's just a reality. And most people are not going to understand why you're so driven, why you're so obsessed. And if you try and make them understand, you're going to end up frustrated. The best advice I can tell you is, go on the journey by yourself.
You have to be willing to suffer to get to the other side. The other side of suffering is a whole nother world that people have no idea that even exists.
I'm relentless on what I do.
Whatever you got, I expect that. On every phase, God dogging, we gonna dominate this thing. Respect is not given, it is earned, God dogging.
I don't want to see a smile on that face after the game. The ultimate disrespect is when somebody takes what's yours. And this is our game. It's our turn. And there's the guy's trying to take it from us. So that makes it shit personal. Let's go. Relentless effort for 60 minutes.
There's always someone out there who's working harder than you. I'm haunted by that motherfucker. Knowing that that someone out there is willing to forgo whatever it takes to be better, to be the best. You do the haunting. Get in somebody's head. Own space.
Set a time to train at that time. Set a time to go sleep at that time. Set a time to get up at that time. Don't tell yourself you need to do something and then don't do it. That's what I was talking about with Ariel. I knew in my head I was saying, get up at this time. I didn't get up at that time. Train at this time. I didn't train at that time. Don't eat this. I ate that. Don't drink that. I drank it. And these all just infiltrate my mental strength.
Two forms of pain. Pain that breaks you and the pain that changes you. That's the pain of the change right there. That's the pain of progress.
He was in his Goggins mode by that time. I asked the cameraman up there, I'm like, hey, I said, how did Goggins look? And he's like, he's had his shirt off and he was saying, they don't know me. they don't know me, son. Saying all this stuff. I said, who is he saying that to? And he's like, there's nobody up here.
So he has like imaginary enemies.
Yeah.
That he's fighting against.
Everyone says, well, you should be harmless, virtuous. You shouldn't do anyone any harm. You should sheath your competitive instinct. You shouldn't try to win. You know, you don't want to be too aggressive. You don't want to be too assertive. You want to take a back seat and all of that. It's like, no. Wrong. You should be a monster, an absolute monster, and then you should learn how to control it.
Me, I feel like I'm the most fierce competitor there is. I don't think I'm ever going to find something to equal the game of basketball.
Get it! 18!
They don't know me, son!
Get it! 19!
They don't know me, son!
Yeah! 20, you got
They
some
don't know
more in
me,
you.
son. Shit.
21! Yeah, get it again! Come on, we want to see it!
Today I was running, and this guy passes me in the car, and it's about 100 degrees out here, 70% humidity, and the guy comes back around and looks at me. He pulls his car by me and says, "Why the f*** are you out here?" I said, "Because you're not." Sometimes your motivation needs to be because no one else wants to do it. We need doctors. We need lawyers. We need dentists. We need teachers. We also need savages. This message I do is not for everybody. Someone wants to see that soft about, do you have sunscreen on? This message is dangerous. It's too hot. I'm not asking you to be like me. Do you? Stay hard.
Thing about life, this is why you always must be ready. Always be ready. Never get ready. People go, oh, hey, what are you training for, David? I ain't training for shit. When something pops up, I'll be ready.
Stay hard. 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 Ha ha. Fuck you. Stay hard.
Listen up. Life isn't meant to be easy. Pain is the price. Sacrifice is the cost. Weakness, that's death. And when the world tests you, you fight. You fight with everything you've got. Because in the end,
I have to win. You have to win. You would not understand. Try me. God has given me a gift. Only one. I am the most complete fighter.
It's pushing the water, and there's a jogger, actually. Look at this. Wow. It's a Florida man right there for you, Blake, jogging in the hurricane.
You see, power, real power, doesn't come to those who are born strongest, or fastest, or smartest. No, it comes to those who will do anything to achieve it.
Did you do it?
Yes.
What did it cost?
Everything. Go do something that's hard.
It just got too hard.
It's supposed to be hard. If it wasn't hard, everyone would do it. The hard is what makes it great.
The struggle is real. It never gets any easier. You gotta get harder.
You gotta decide whether you're a wolf or a sheep.
See, look, one thing I want you to promise me is that no matter how long it takes, keep going. No matter how much it hurts, keep going. So you was placed on this earth for a reason. You weren't meant to be average. You were meant to excel. You gotta understand that this grind is meant to make you who you're supposed to be, a dog. A little grind ain't never hurt nobody. Stop being soft. Let's embrace it. If you go through that fire, you're gonna come out real cold. That's what we want.
Just doing it makes you do more. Like, do more hard shit makes you do more hard shit.
Yeah.
Understanding that you want it bad, so you're willing to put into work and do things you don't want to do. It's what makes you have the confidence that you know how to push through, and the mentality. I'm the type of dude to get done. Like, I'm not gonna waste my day just sitting around a hotel room. No, I'm gonna go to work.
We did not come this far to just break down and lose now. I'm a winner. I'm going to win.
Because if you don't struggle in practice, you're never going to get better. So like if you were to watch me train, I'd look as tired as they were, because that's what you're supposed to be. Now when you're running 17s and you're running sprints, you're not supposed to feel great. You're supposed to be tired, like exhausted. That's the point, and that's what practice is. So I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. I'm glad that they pushed it the way that they did, because that's the only way you get better, is by pushing yourself past exhaustion.
But guess what happens? That alarm clock goes off at 4 a.m. to train. I don't want to be a SEAL today, or I don't want to be whatever today. I'll start tomorrow. And that's the usual pattern of people's lives. That's why until you really want to do something, you're always going to be a talker.
There are days you're not going to want to do it, sure. I mean, everybody has those days. But it's what you do on those days that help you move forward.
Like, I think everything about discipline. Everything about discipline, and every day. And every day, like, train, sleep, eat, repeat, everything about mental. It's like people ask me, like, when you become champion, what you feel like, and I said, no, in my mind, I was always champion.
Earn this. Earn it.
And you're gonna fail, and you're gonna fail, and you're gonna fail, and you're gonna fail, and then you're gonna win.
It doesn't matter how hard you work, then I'm willing to work harder than you.
Your excuses will destroy you and take everything that you ever wanted from you, if you let them.
No one will outwork me. No one.
My brother Pete used to say that. He used to think that I could do anything. He used to think that I was better than I am.
That you can't just wait for things to get perfect. You just go out and do stuff.
You know how. Stop waiting for life to be easy. Stop hoping for somebody to save you. You don't need another person lying to you. Things don't all add up. But you're resilient. Face some hard facts and you could have an incredible life.
You don't start because you don't realize yet that the fruit of everything good in life begins with a challenge. There's nothing easy in life, worthwhile in life. Everything is uphill that's worthwhile. And it's not going to come to you, and it's not going to fall in your lap, and it's not going to be something that, oh my gosh, it just was so simple. It's always going to be difficult.
People say you can't do that. You can do anything. We are God's highest form of creation. There is nothing on the planet that will equal us.
But guarantee this, I'll be back better than ever. Ha ha! Fuck you! Stay hard!
It's pushing the water, and there's a jogger, actually. Look at this. Wow. The Florida man right there for you, Blake, jogging in the hurricane.
Success is constant movement. Constant movement. Never letting the weight drop until pain says hello mentality. That's growth. Every single time you pick something up, you pick it up for a purpose. That's why everything has a purpose, everything has a result. We're here to get stronger. In order to get stronger, we must fail. Accept that. Know that who we are right now is not who we are, but where we are. We're going forward with the belief. Our belief, guys, drives this workout. Believe in the difference you can be. Stop being average when your potential is crying to come outside and be more than that. That burn you feel, man, you gotta earn that burn, that pain. That means check you did it right. Continue to do that. Nothing's in your way, man. You're a kid again with everything is a possibility. Two forms of pain. Pain that breaks you and the pain that changes you. That's the pain of the change right there. That's the pain of progress. The pain that destroys you isn't this shit. It's later in life knowing you could have been more. And all that's left is you and the fucking mirror and tears of a possibility left that you allowed to die. Own your fucking life, guys.
There's so many times in life you don't want to be doing what you're doing. You can't just quit. You remember this. This isn't a hobby. This isn't a joke. It's a fucking lifestyle. So what you say to yourself is important. There's no coach. There's no trainer to keep you going. It's only you. The whole thing is this. Don't say a word. Stay uncommon amongst uncommon people. You're never done. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done.
You know what you gotta do. Do it. Do it.
Never stop. No matter how many failures. When you know you're doing what you're meant to do, you have to try.
You can be anything you want to be. Remember, the saddest thing in life is wasted talent. You could have all the talent in the world, but if you don't do the right thing, then nothing happens. But when you do right, guess what? Good things happen. You hear me?
You're always afraid to take the first step because all you see is every negative thing 10 miles down the road. You can do anything you want. You are bound by nothing. What are you passionate about? What do you want?
You got a choice. You got talent. You got a chance, and I want to hear about your environment and what your mama didn't give you and the white man won't give you no shot. You got a chance. Use it while you're still alive. You don't know what death is. You have no idea what death is.
The life you want is on the other side of a few hard conversations, and you're living a life you hate because you're too afraid to have them.
I will almost guarantee you the reason that your want and desire is far from being fulfilled by achieving it is because you haven't taken action necessary. So today, don't think about it. Don't talk about it. Don't wish for it. Go for it. Dive, move, start, act. Trust me, it's the only way to get there.
You know what's crazy? You know you could be the one if you really wanted to, right? You know that, right? But see, you keep playing the what if game. What if it don't work out this? What if it don't work out that? Nigga, what if it do? What if it do work out? Then what? You gonna be happy, right? You can't say you want to win, but then you scared to lose. What kind of sense does that make? If you put your head down and lock in on the vision, how could you not win? Only thing that's gonna cause you to lose is your mentality. But that's between you and you, though.
I don't know what your future is, but if you're willing to take the harder way, the more complicated one, the one with more failures at first than successes, the one that has ultimately proven to have more meaning, more victory, more glory, then you will not regret it. Now, this is your time.
The best time to plant a tree was 25 years ago. But the second and the best time to plant a tree of self-discipline is today. Only the disciplined ones are free in life. If you are in discipline, you are a slave to your moods. You are a slave to your passions.
The humbling reality that I'm not special, and if you want to be good at anything, you have to work really hard. And if you want to be the best in the world at something like I do, I want to build robots better than anybody else in the world. You have to work harder than anyone else in the world.
So what you say is, I am unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. I don't care what it is. I'm unstoppable. Nothing will stop me. The greatest of all qualities to guarantee success is the absolute willingness to go at anything and refuse to stop until you achieve it. That 95% of the goals that you set for yourself, you will achieve if you refuse to quit.
Life created this person, me. Life created me to be this person I was back in the day. And I had to realize, man, that's okay, man. It's not my fault. Now I gotta go back and fix this shit, though. So a lot of this isn't your fault, why you do some things you do, why you feel the way you feel. But no one's coming back to save your ass.
We have to take responsibility for ourselves for creating it. You're not living the best life that you want to live. You're not the person you want to be. You're not the person the 8-year-old you wanted to be. And I bet you're not even taking steps to become that person.
What you need is the one thing I talked in my book, which is straight up, brutal work ethic. You have to be willing to outwork everybody in the world.
Somebody out there sitting working harder than you.
When do you become a man? When you get a driver's license? Like, what do we do? You're 16, we give you a driver's license. Okay, well, like, you get a job? Like, when do you become a man? You become a man when you become responsible for other people.
We don't back down from anyone. And that's what got me in trouble. I don't play games. I don't kiss anyone's ass. And I'm a real man. Regardless of being a fight anything, I'm a man. And that's why I want to be a man. And if I die, I want to die, man. I don't want to die, bitch. Look, poodle in the street.
My philosophy is, why be normal when you can be the best? I don't want to be normal. I want to make the difference. So everything I do, I want to make the difference. Because when I make the difference, I'm the best. And that is not arrogance, that is confidence.
If the lion is the king of the jungle,
How can he be the king of the jungle? If he's not the biggest, the elephant is probably one of the biggest. He can't be the fastest because that's cheap. He can't be the smartest. So he's not the biggest, the fastest, or the smartest. So how does a lion become the king of the jungle? His mentality. That's the only difference of a lion and an elephant. When a lion walks up and sees an elephant, he thinks lunch. An elephant thinks run.
There's no hacks, bro. It's you against you. You against you. And if you misunderstand that, you have a real problem.
If you think the price of winning is too high, wait till you get the bill from regret. And that bill from regret is generational. And there's a lot of people listening to this that bill has been passed on from generation to generation, and you are holding that bill right now. And somebody in one of your generations has to pay that bill off in order for the generation to move on.
Partying is weakness for the soul, my friend, so I try and avoid it.
You should push yourself beyond your limits of tolerance in your 20s to find out where it is. How much can you work? How disciplined can you become? Like, can you work 12 hours a day? Can you work 8 hours a day? Can you work 3 hours a day? Like, flat out. Where's your limit?
Do you have the courage? I'm going to drop something on you. It takes courage to be successful. It is far easier not to be successful. Misery will always have company. Success breeds contempt. If you don't want to make waves, be mediocre. Be normal and fit in.
There comes a day where push comes to shove. Where being mediocre, being like average, it just burns, it sucks so much. You can't deal with it one more day. And you get off your ass and you create something that's always been there. It's always been inside of you trying to come out. But you've never wanted to unwrap it because there's too much pain and commitment. You were scared you were going to fail. You were scared if you started, you never finish it. You didn't want to tell anyone about it. You knew it was there, but you never wanted to embark on it. Until something hits. You get fired or somebody else gets success, remind you of what you could have been. And then the spark is born. And no matter what happens, I'm never going to be in this boat again. And you get up and you go, even if it gets knocked down, you just keep going, you're a wild man. And life has never been so sweet. That can happen at an early age, it can happen at a later age. It's gonna happen to somebody no matter what, it's gonna happen to you. And when it does happen to you, thank your lucky stars that finally you're alive.
I don't take any days off.
No days.
No days.
7 days a week.
7 days a week.
I'm a warrior. I go to the core. I am invictus. Nothing crushes me, nothing. Doesn't even come close. And if it does, I rise again. And again and again.
Don't be careful, be competent. Don't be afraid to be afraid, but just work towards being competent at everything you do. And that is a lifelong pursuit in everything. The way that I've done things is just study and work and learn and just be unrelenting about it. When I'm interested in something, I'm just constantly studying and learning and learning and learning, and then applying. And find knowledge. What's true for you is true for you. Don't compromise your own reality for anyone else.
And guess what? I do all this alone. Yeah. Alone. I ain't got nobody. That's where the shit comes from. I ain't got nobody to push to this level. That's my darkness. That's why I laugh at these motherfuckers. Think they know me? You think you know me? Come into my dungeon. It's a lonely dungeon because you're going to do the shit alone every day. Train this hard by yourself. Come on, man. Yeah. And this is, you see me breathing heavy? Oh, exactly. So imagine the level I go to.
Your ideals are hard to kill. The brand is hard to kill. Everything about you should be hard to kill. Mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, tactically, everything you've done, every step you've taken has put you on the path to being more resilient. the guy that cuts you off in traffic, the guy that steals your job, everything that's happening to you, how many times can you fall and get back up successfully over and over and again through persistent effort? Physically, you should be hard to kill. You're not supposed to be a soft target. You have to be able to make yourself a monster. You have to be able to do things that normal people aren't willing to do because it makes you a formidable asset or an adversary. If not, then what are you actually doing? Nothing.
I had to stop thinking normal. I had to stop thinking normal. I can no longer be a common man walking around doing common things. You have to be willing to outwork everybody in the world.
You be that warrior in that garden, and you stand strong. You be a strong man. You be a good man. And you just let the world rage around you.
As a boy, your nuts fall. But what happens in life is that we think they stay down there. If you don't handle self-doubt, insecurities, imperfections, jealousy, all these things, allow people to bully you, around, your nuts start to retract back up. Insecurities end up here, self-doubt, all this shit, before you know it in your chest. You end up with chestnut syndrome. How you fix chestnut syndrome is you got man the up. Hit your chest, send the signal to your mind that you're gonna man the and then fall back in your sack. Once they fall back in your sack, you sack it.
I am a man with something to prove. And a man with something to prove is a dangerous individual. But at the same time, I am calm. So I will go in calm, dangerous, and look to show the world the new age.
I said to myself, who on this earth would still be going right now? You are. I am so driven by any little thing. Like if I hear something, but my mind is now rewired. Like you're going like to a circuit breaker, you know? Sometimes you gotta take all that shit out and replace all. I did that. So now when I hear things, there's no motivation. Motivation is great. Like all of us, like some of us right now, they have it. But what makes a winner is you realize that motivation is a temporary mother. When you are driven, you're looking for every single crumb. Every single, like my refrigerator is never full. And I have a dog at home, an English bulldog. Anything that falls on the floor, that's something, it eats everything, everything. And when I see that, that's the mentality that I want. I take everything that makes me feel a certain way and I use it for fuel.
You can't want something but not put in the work.
You have to do your best work when you're the least motivated.
When you work for yourself, you don't have no time when you get off. You don't get off. You stop when the work is done.
But you gotta put the work in.
You have to work and work and work.
Work. No results, but I'm a little bit better.
Winners work as hard as possible and still worry if they're being lazy.
Get back to work. It's time to get back to work.
Tired of it. Nobody cares about it.
Your tired body, that unmotivated mind, and get out there and do it anyway.
Doesn't matter how many people don't believe in you, just go.